and welcome back to my channel. And as you can see by the title, this is going to be the products I regret buying video. I almost hate to do this kind of video just because if I regret buying it, that means that I wasted my money, and I don't like, there's nothing more I can't stand than like wasting my own money. And I'm not by any means saying that these brands are bad. I'm just saying that there were some products within the brands that I didn't like very much, and that's okay. Sometimes you're gonna have misses, and a lot of times you'll probably have hits, and these are a few of the misses for me. I'm not saying for everybody, but for me they were a miss. So if you guys are interested in seeing some products that I regret buying, then please keep watching the video. Alright guys, so in no particular order, I'm going to go ahead and start off with this NYX correcting color correcting powder, and it just looks like this. I mean, the writing is kind of worn off because I've had it for a while, but this powder just does nothing for me. I kind of bought it in place of the Laura Mercier like translucent powder, just kind of wanting to set my makeup without adding a lot of color, and it just doesn't do any of that. It just kind of sits on the skin. It's not very finely milled, and I think for that reason it just kind of sits on my skin. It gives me a cast. A lot of times when I'm rewatching my videos, my older videos, I will have been wearing this powder, and it just looks like I have like the wrong color foundation on, and it just creates this like powdery, ghostly, like ashy cast, and I hate it. So yeah, this is a no-go. Now next up are some products that I really wanted to love. Like I really did, and they are the Kate Somerville skincare products. I'll start off with the Kate Somerville Dermal Quench Liquid Lift Plus Retinol. The bottle just looks like this. And you guys, I wanted to love this so much. There's a ton of really good reviews on this product on YouTube, on their website, and on Sephora's website, so I thought for sure this was going to be like an amazing product. I can just say that it hasn't done anything amazing for my skin, and with the price I was expecting like amazing. It hasn't created any adverse reactions, but it also hasn't done anything where I'm like, yes, I have to keep buying this. And I wanted that for all the really good reviews. I wanted something that made me feel like I was getting my money's worth, and unfortunately I don't feel like I got that. I am of course still going to use this until it's gone because it cost me a pretty penny, but I just wish it did more. There is quite a bit left. I would say, like, I don't know, it feels kind of heavy. I'm not really sure how much is left in here, but it feels like there's quite a bit in here. If anything changes and I start to feel like my skin is really benefiting from it, then I'll do another video to update you guys. But as of right now, I've had this since November, and it's just not doing a lot for me. Like my Kiehl's skincare products like wow me. Like within like a day or two they wow me, and so I've given this longer than a day or two and it just hasn't wowed me, and so I'm just like, ugh, I could have done without it. Going along with that is the Kate Somerville Firming Eye Cream Plus Retinol. Just looks like this. First off, can we just talk about the little kind of applicator? It's supposed to, I guess, like, I don't know, a lot of times these applicators will be like metal tip to kind of create a soothing effect as you like apply it. To me, I don't think it's practical at all. I don't apply it on my eyes like that. I still put it on my finger and apply it with my finger. I don't feel like it's done anything for me, like absolutely nothing. And of course, like I said, I wanted to love this product because it was raved about online, and I just didn't see any of like the benefits that people were talking about. I feel like it hasn't done anything to improve my under eyes, and I also don't feel like it's done anything to like harm it. It's not like breaking me out or anything like that, but I feel like for this price tag I want to see something. I want to see some type of improvement. So like I said, I'll finish this up, but I would not repurchase it. So this next one, guys, I know people are going to come for me and like question this opinion or whatever, but I mean, it didn't work for me, and it's the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. Again, I've had this for a while, which means I've tried my best to like make use of it. You can see that the writing is kind of peeling off or whatever, but no matter how I try to work with this stuff, it still gives me that just it's just like too drying. Like I have oily skin, and maybe my skin's just not oily enough, but the drying is just too drying, too mattifying. It kind of doesn't allow for your makeup that you put on top of it to like spread on evenly. It kind of creates a white cast itself, so when you go to apply your makeup, that white cast kind of shows through, and everything just looks kind of gray and like just like cakey almost. It keeps you oil free and matte, but what does that matter if your makeup doesn't even look good? It looks powdery and cakey, at least for me. Perhaps I'm not oily enough. I don't have very large pores at all, so maybe that's just it. Maybe this is just not for me to begin with, but I know this was raved about. It's like a fan favorite for many people, and I really wanted it to work for me. So yeah, again, I'm gonna use it all because I spent a lot of money on it and put it like on my eyelids and things like that. But in terms of like using it all over my face, or even putting more than just a tiny bit in my T-zone, I end up looking like, my makeup turns out looking like messy and cakey and powdery, and I don't like that at all. So this is a product that I regret buying. Last but not least is this Jules CoverGirl True Naked palette that I recently picked up from Target. Let me open it so you guys can see these colors. So it just looks like this. Can you guys see that? Now how pretty does that look? Like in the package I was like, yes, give it to me. Like these colors are so beautiful. Like this greenish, like I don't know what color this is, but this jewel like green color, I don't know if it's picking up on camera. This color right here is why I picked up the palette to begin with. I was like, this is going to be so pretty. I was just like thinking of all the looks I could do with it, and then I got it home and this happened. Let me just show you guys. I can show you better than I can tell you. Look at that. What is that? What is that? How do you go from this beautiful green color, how do you go from that color to this? To this? Like, really? You're gonna just do me like that, Maybelline? Like, really? I was so mad. And the blue does the same thing. It's just like so pretty in the pan. I go to swatch it and this is what I get. Really? Now I know this is a drugstore palette, so I wasn't expecting the world, but at the same time I wasn't expecting these dusty colors with all this fallout and no color payoff. I'm just like, really? Like, it was $9.99, but still, that's a lot of money to me to spend on something that's like not functional. Like, even when I tried to put it on my eye, I like had to keep patting it in, and then by the time I was done, all the makeup was down here under my eye. It didn't ever have the color payoff, even though I built up the color as much as I could. I was just like, this is a no-go. So if you guys are thinking about picking up this palette, I would say give it a pass, because it's not going to give you the color payoff that you think it's going to give just by looking at the colors. So yeah guys, that is it. As you can see, there weren't very many items, so usually when I buy stuff I think about it, research it a lot, and I end up being happy with the product. So again, this is not a I hate the brand, it's just I did not enjoy the product video. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, letting me know that you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more videos from me. And yeah, I think that's all I want to say guys. Until my next video, I will talk to you very soon. Bye.